Hey, hello. How are you? I am Consuela Hopkins, your good money multiplier, and I just wanted to make sure I came on live. We tried to come through at 3 o'clock, and all of a sudden, our technology literally just died. That was doing Instagram, so I wanted to come back and make sure I'm giving you the good nuggets that you so deserve, right? And that you've been showing up for. I appreciate everybody that's been showing up. Let me know who you are. Let me know that you are following and enjoying the information that we are providing. And so today we're talking about balance sheets and are your books in balance and the importance of that, right? But first, let me just back up and introduce myself. I am Consuela Hopkins, your good money multiplier, and I help real estate investors and professionals, as well as CEOs and business owners, see the money you didn't know you had, and then teach you how to multiply it. And one of the ways we do that is by helping you increase your revenue, decrease your tax liabilities, which means it also helps you increase your portfolio, your rental portfolio, as well as help you also get funding, right? A lot of people need funding for their deals. So I teach you how to do that through business strategies and financial coaching. So because I just want to really press upon you and so many others about how it's truly my desire, right, to help you grow your business. I want to make sure you're getting to that $1 million, $1 billion, and it's so easy to do. Because keep in mind, money is only a means to an end. That's all it is. Hold on one second. Money is the ends to a means to, but when you know how to respect it and what to do with it, it's a game changer, right? So we're sitting here today in our at my accounting firm. It's tax season. It's April 15th. So we are so excited. We're so excited to have you here. Hello, Miss Yolanda. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, if you join us, please let me know your name and where you're from. Let me know who's enjoying this. So, but what I wanted to, again, just make sure that you understood that because I'm interested in truly sharing the knowledge that I received, right? My grandfather, when I was growing up, called me the great multiplier. He said, I've never seen no one could take such small things and make it great. And that's what I've been able to do for finances. It's just my zone of genius, if you will. When I was younger, I didn't understand that, but now I'm just starting to embrace it. But because of that knowledge, I understand knowledge is power. So for me to have it and only have it and not share it, to me, it's not good enough, right? I want to make sure things are good, decent, and in order for others. So that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing these tips. And we're going to be here every Friday at 3 o'clock. Now, I am thinking about changing that time a little bit because I want to make sure that people are able to join us. But for now, we are here. It's Friday. We call them our Friday Night Lives, right? Even though it's not night yet. It is Friday, and it sounds like a very good tip. Very good title to it. But again, so my 30 years of financial and banking experience is what has gotten me here. I just want to make sure I utilize that information and share it. So what we're sharing today, this is Financial Literacy Month. We talked about income statements or your profit and loss statements last week. This week we're talking about balance sheets. And why is it so important? So many people do not utilize it. So many people I've seen over the years who aren't even sure what goes on your balance sheet. So I'm here to share with you today what that is, right? I want you to know what's in a balance sheet. So what happens with a balance sheet? Actually, a company uses a balance sheet to analyze the following things, right? One, it contributes to the annual reporting of your business financials. Companies use balance sheets to verify their assets, liabilities, and equity at the end of a fiscal year, right? So again, your assets, liabilities, and equities, that's what we're tracking on your balance sheet. And what I love about this is that, you want to make sure your assets, and we'll go over exactly what each one is, always outweighs your liabilities. I don't care if you're starting off or where you are. When you're making a decision, try your best to be strategic that your assets always outweigh your liabilities. So, but one of the other things that a balance sheet helps you do, it helps you attract potential investors. Most investors are going to ask to see your balance sheet because it really shows the health of your business. right? Potential investors access balance sheets to analyze the company's financial health before they invest. A company with a complete and positive financial reports are more compelling for investors, right? Even myself, we do some investing, and that's what we look for. And also on the other side of that, we want to make sure that our documents are always in order. And part of that is your financial statements using your balance sheet. Now, what it also helps you do is prepare for tax season. Having your balance sheet also accurately prepared, whether that's monthly, quarterly, annually, I always say it'd be great, honestly, to do it weekly. All right? It really is. However, minimum you want to be doing it monthly, but make sure that you're having that in order as well, so that when it comes tax time, your financials are in order. Now, again, the categories of the balance sheets are the assets, liability, and then your equity. So we're going to talk about what an asset is. Assets are things of monetary value that your company owns. The two categories of assets are simply your current assets and long-term assets. That's it, simple. And just being able to know which category, your assets are in. Just as simple. But what I want you to understand is that assets are a game changer. You also want them, that builds your wealth. That is where your company's financial, that strength comes at. Again, you want to make sure you always have more assets than you do liabilities, which means cash is also an asset, right? Your furnishings in your building, if you have a building, like my team, you can hear them now. They're copying papers, right? So that copier, that industrial size copier, an asset, right? And so your signs, there's so many different things that are assets that people do not know about, right? But you want to make sure that they're not just only things, right? But we'll get into that on another video. And so then there's also liabilities. Liabilities are debt owed to customers, employees, or business partners. Liabilities can be current or long-term. So again, if you owe someone, right? If you have a loan, if you have a credit card, all those things are liabilities. And you want to make sure those are always less than your actual assets. Have a good one. Thank you. And then last but not least is owners. Your owner's equity. Also, as a shareholder's equity is also called as well. But basically, your equity is the money left over from subtracting your liabilities from your total assets. So you want to subtract your total liabilities from your total assets. And what that is, the sum represents the amount of cash that the shareholders or the owner can expect to receive in the return of their investment. So again, that balance sheet shows really basically how much value your business has. All right. So tips in preparing a balance sheet, and I'm going to get out of here quickly. They are: choose a software program. What software program do you want to use to be able to keep track of your balance sheet, your assets, your liabilities, and your equity? Right? You want to define and record the date of your accounting period. Is it important for you just to go from January to December? Or, like, I have a client that literally goes from October to September because of the type of business that they're in. It just makes more sense. So again, even that plays a part into how you set up your business books. Is you really want to look at your business itself and what are your trends, where your income and where's your expenses mostly held, and that's another live. We'll talk about that as well. And then you want to identify and record company assets, and you want to identify and record your company liabilities. All right, so that's what we have today on your balance sheet. So whether you are catching us live, whether you're catching us on the replay, please drop your name and where you're from in the comments. We would love to know that this is benefiting you and who's seeing this, right? And making sure, I really appreciate those who do, but we want to make sure that we also be able to shout you out and make sure you get information on the things that we have for you to make sure you're growing your business. So I want to say today, thank you for showing up. So please let me know again where you're from, leave your name and number, and also any questions or comments. Just drop them right below. Any questions between myself and my team, we'll make sure we get all those questions answered for you. So thank you so much. Happy Easter, everyone. Again, it's April 15th. It's Friday. We're excited because we just got a few more days. And this tax season of 2022, tax season will be in the books. But it's tax year 2021. All right, you guys, be blessed. I look forward to hearing from you. And last but not least, if any of this, you have any questions or any concerns, please make sure you go to Schedule Consuelos. That's with an S.com. Again, it's www.scheduleconsuelos.com. We're going to put it in the comments for you. And there we can set up a 15-minute chat with me. Whether you're an investor, professional real estate, or a CEO, let's chat. Let's see how we can take your business to that next level. And I'm here for you. So thank you. Be blessed and have a good day.